Brief. And there we go. Hey everyone. Welcome to a new stream. Today we are gonna do some more accessory modeling. So not any more actual texturing, but we are gonna do some more modeling today. Let me actually go and see if I can find anywhere the correct fantasy outfit. Otherwise, we are just gonna continue how we have done here. Also, welcome to everyone, especially right now, Yambawu, which is the only one in chat. So, welcome, hi, sit down, enjoy the show, and we are gonna starting. So, today we are actually gonna add the accessories, which are going to the other part of this. But before we are doing this, I'm actually gonna export fast the bake that we did without too many accessory parts. So I'm gonna grab what I have right now. Just gonna make sure. Where's all my stuff? Okay, I'm gonna look for this later. So right now I'm just gonna export this. So we have something nice we can look at on our model. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Right. Just gonna do a PBR metal roughness. We don't need the shawl. So basically just want the other ones. All right. Hey, share burger. I like that. Okay, we are set up. So I'm gonna throw this in here first. Does it have the actual? Yes. So we're gonna go in here, hitting shading, and I'm just gonna use the node thingy to make this much faster. So I'm gonna go for the, where is it? Corsette first. Is this one? And then I'm going for the dress, which is this one. Like I said, it's not about actually doing the things right now. We are more like trying to see what we can continue with this thing that looks a little bit fucked up. Let me actually have a short moment. Now we good. Just looks weird. Never mind. Just gonna have it like this for now. So today we actually wanna make like, where's my baby? Those thingies. So we are gonna do the jewelry for the hand, and then I'm also gonna work on the arm sleeves a little bit more, and then we will also like start texturing the necklace. So this is actually something that I want textured together, so I won't have the accessories be textured with the dress, because if anything is gonna happen to this thing, it's gonna be everything gone. So I wanna make sure that it's actually on different parts of this. So let's actually start with this, because this looks quite lovely. So what I can see from this, it's basically we're having probably something like a ring here on the finger that it's holding the star, and then we simply have a chain with some, I don't know, pearls probably. Probably something like in here, which is gonna go with that. Also to make sure, like we are actually gonna not model this, because if you model something 3D towards here, it will just clip. It's impossible to correctly weight it without clipping. That's why we are actually gonna just use a plane. But since it's just another plane, I figured it might not be this super interesting for this stream, so we will just do the accessories for now. So let's start with that, because I love accessories. With that, I actually need my Pythia body back, which is somewhere down here. S10. S10 is enough. Yeah, this is what we normally have. Why do I have it like this? Just because making sure that if I do clove animation, it's actually much better to have it correctly like this. So let me see where. Probably should be on the middle finger, I would say. So I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna first start with a curve, a circle, which, oh, let me actually go into edit mode. Then we are gonna move it. Also, if you guys want me to turn on the screencast, just tell me. For now, I'm gonna keep it like that. Until you guys tell me otherwise, then of course I will adjust accordingly. Someone told me this, so I'm gonna continue this using. Alright. And yes, I'm aware I could simply just use something from the skin itself, but I actually want to later easily arrange like the pearls or something on it, so I figured it would be much nicer and easier. Although, like, for now I have a big problem, because those fucking normals are kind of annoying me. Sorry, I didn't say that. I didn't say the evil F word. Like, no, totally not. So I'm just gonna turn off the normals, so I can actually see what the hell I'm doing here. Don't need proportional editing for now. So before I'm starting to actually arrange stuff along the curve, I'm first making sure that the curve is pretty much to how I want it. Yes, I could turn face snapping, but I don't think it's needed right now. We just have to see a tiny bit, so this is fine. And I think now it's going like from the lower side, so like this. Probably gonna do like just something lazy. Gonna copy this. Then I will simply grab this here, pull this down, and then we are gonna change the handle of it to make it actually sharp. I probably, is it more down? Is it more up? I did a bit more up, like this. And then I'm gonna use a different handle type to make it sharp. I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller because I want it a little bit tighter, like that. Yep. Also, you know, to like make it look a tiny bit nicer, smoother. So it's not looking like too pre-made. More like that. That's pretty perfect, but you know what I mean. So like this. And then later, like when we are doing the curve thing, let me actually gonna separate this so we have two different ones. So later we can just form them together. For doing the star, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why 8? Whoops. Why 8? I'm gonna show you in a moment. Just gonna mesh circle 8. And I'm gonna, thank you. I'm gonna deselect, check a deselect. Now like this. Is it this? Yes, it is this. All right. So like this. I'm gonna, let's do like set first. I'm gonna grab those and fill those. Grab those and fill those too. Because it's gonna be on the hand, so you won't actually have it like super bendy. Because you can't like bend your hand. There is bone beneath it. If you are able to bend your hand like unnaturally, congrats. But I don't think it's something many can do. So like this, I would say. Yeah, probably a little bit small. Just gonna grab this here. Yeah. Wait, actually, let me just like this. And more like that. Right. I'm actually gonna take this and move this in a bit. So we're getting some nice jewel-like truck structure. Right. This. Gonna go like this. As you can see, like making this kind of stuff is really a ton of fun. So if you haven't tried making accessories yet, I highly recommend it because it's awesome. So I'm gonna make this smaller. Then we're gonna, am I now in edit mode or am I? Yeah, I am. Okay, so I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna go actually above RX. Nope. Oops. There we go. Yeah, thinking is hard, okay. Right. So I'm gonna go it like that. Like this. Then we are gonna checking how it looks. Tiny bit to the right. Nope, only this one. I'm gonna go like this. Checking it from the different sizes. Sides. Sorry, not sizes. Actually, let me like tilt it a bit more. Like that, right? And then that should be good. Like this. And then gonna move it a tiny bit more up, because this is where we are gonna have our thingy. That looks nice. So I'm actually wondering if we should like make this in 3D, like the chain, or do we actually want to bake it? I think probably baking is easier, but I kind of want to also show you guys how it's nice to use a curve for arranging stuff. So probably gonna do both for now. I'm gonna first we're extruding this a tiny bit. Yeah, like that. And I need you to tilt this. Yeah, like that. This one is fine, this one is fine. I mean, this one just needs to be pulled a tiny bit out later, but we can do this when the time is right. when the time is right. Sounds like for some kind of action thriller or something. No. Also, like I said, keep in mind it's more important that the curve looks good, because we can always adjust the rest later. That looks nice, but it looks like a back face. Of course it looks like a back face. So, be nice. Yes. Also, really don't underestimate this, because if you're doing this the wrong way, it will look horrible in substance as well. I'm gonna go this here, moving this a bit more out. And like I said, keep in mind, we can just like adjust this later when it's baked. So there is no need for now to make actually a messy bake. Just, whoops. Just because you are like, oh, but I want to make sure that it looks nice on the hand, because you don't really have to. Alright, that looks good, and that's looking good. Kind of want to have it a little bit here sharper as well. So I'm gonna make this sharper, like that. Then we are gonna move this up some more, like that. Yeah, that's nice. Alright. This looks good. This one we probably should like tilt separately. Yeah, like that. Then we can like move it a tiny bit more out. Yep. And this side as well. Sweet. Looks perfect for baking. And now we are gonna do this here the same, probably just checking what we went here. So we went for 3 centimeter, that's fine. So I'm gonna do here 3 centimeters as well. 3 centimeters. There we go. Now this is nice, and this is what I was talking about. Like when we are gonna now make sure that for now, when we are baking it, or well, when we are like texturing it, make sure it's actually not intersecting. You can always change this later, but it's gonna be super annoying if it's actually intersecting when we are gonna add the texture. Right, that looks nice. We are gonna move this later. So for now, I'm gonna go in here, convert to mesh. And I'm just a little bit paranoid, so whenever I'm doing something like this, I'm always keeping the original. Also, time to call out. Hello, Ariana, ASMR Miu, Dwapsnat, Wika Boyd, or Bude, and Yambawu. Welcome to my stream. I hope you guys like the new layout. It took quite some work to put it up, but I really like it. It looks way more professional. you can now see who the newest follower is. You can see like the newest news. And in the news, which is currently empty, there's gonna be the coffee alerts and the different alerts and attention things. So I hope you like it. If you don't like it, let me know as well, because then I'm just switching back to the old one. And that looks like a back face as well. Yes. And you too. Wow. So mean. So we are gonna recalculate this. And we are gonna recalculate. Can I recalculate you? Can I be lazy? No, I can't be lazy. Oh, damn you. Okay, then we are just gonna turn you our. Oh. Did I? I think I already made it into a mesh. No, there's my mesh. We're going back. So let me turn off this. And this. Okay, this one I didn't do yet. But this one I did, so I can actually be lazy with you. Haha. Also, don't do that. Try not to be lazy. And we got a new watcher who doesn't appear in my list, but hello to the new watcher. Welcome to my stream. We are gonna do the accessories today. I'm actually showing you guys how to make like nice things that are low poly, but still look very high poly, if that makes sense. I hope it makes sense. So anyway, we are gonna do here a mesh as well, and we are keeping the original as well because, like I said, I'm paranoid. So we just want to make sure everything is here and here. So this is our first thingy. So I'm gonna start editing the UV for this. And I'm actually gonna do it with the tweak. It's easier for me. Since I wanna have this like very, very clear, I'm gonna decide to have this as one of my seams and probably, yeah, well, probably this one. Mark seam. Let's see, can we do like re-editing? Gonna see how it looks like. So going with this. Wait, why is this hidden? Sorry, it's just my thing is sometimes weird. But welcome everyone, welcome to the stream. We are gonna do some actual work today by showing. Oh, that's all. That's perfect. So I got questions a lot, like how do you actually know like what part of the UV is what? So what I always like can recommend is you go here to UMV selection, and when you click here now, it will actually light up what is what. See? And this one is actually connected, so of course it makes sense. But for us, this thing is the main important stuff. So that looks already very nice. Since I don't need the back, I can already make it smaller. I'm gonna place this somewhere here. And this baby I kind of want big because maybe I want to place a crystal in there. So I'm gonna place it here. Very close. This one we don't need this back, so I'm gonna do it like this, just slightly. So we have here on the sides room for the chains, which we are not gonna stack because I'm not a fan of stacking. Because frankly, Substance can't handle it well, and I love working with Substance too much, so I'm just gonna stick with it. I'm gonna add here a seam, and I'm gonna, wow, thank you. And I'm gonna add here a seam. Let's see if, I think for this one it should be enough. Whoops. Yeah, I think that's kind of nice. So I'm gonna go in here and I'm doing my wonderful UV thingy. Whee! Yes, I love this tool. Whoever doesn't have this tool, grab it because it's awesome. So I'm gonna go in here. Since it's gonna be like balls or something, it doesn't have to be like super big as well. But we actually are gonna add here one more in. Yeah, that's fine. Now we are gonna go in here. I'm adding here one as well. And then Let's see how this one is doing. Yeah, probably too much, and I'm gonna be an ass. I'm actually gonna just use basically this thing here, which is hidden anyway. So you can just mark it as such. Oh, this should be much nicer now. Yes, thank you. Much better. Let's do one by one. Awesome. Awesome. Perfect. Good. So I'm actually gonna move this all together. Sweet. Actually works. So, like this. And like this. And now we still kind of need like where the thing is gonna be placed to. So I'm gonna have here some kind of wing. Let's see if we can get it from here or not. Let me see if I can actually. Nah, do you want? No, you don't want. But you want! Haha. Good. I'm gonna. No? Yes. Perfect. I'm gonna this. P. Boom, we have a wing. Which is disappearing if we are not careful. Tiny bit. Okay. More careful. Let's try. Yeah, not enough. Oh yeah, that's fine. Close enough. So we are gonna add definitely here the seam. Unwrapping it. Wrap a shape. There we go. Now we can like close this together, and we got a little bit more viewers. So hello for everyone who joined. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Like I said, we are doing some nice accessories today. And we have started with the one on the hand, which is just disappearing because it's not nice. Right, we don't need it this back, especially on the finger, but maybe we want some kind of ring. So I'm gonna make it a tiny bit smaller. Oh, like this. And then, shall we be lazy? Because I'm gonna show you something. So technically we could either make another either make another curve up here and just connect them, or we're gonna be lazy. We're just going in here, grabbing like those thingies and selecting them. The cool thing is you don't have to actually oh, did I grab more? Oh, I only grabbed them. Okay, that's stupid. Let me do this again. Oops. Oh well, happens. So I'm gonna yeet this fast. We are yeeting this. Then we are gonna move this in edit mode to make sure it's not doing weird things. I mean, more weird things. 3D is bound to do weird things, but we kinda don't want them to do weird things. That makes totally sense. I know I have my very philosophical evening today. I'm gonna do it like this, moving it a tiny bit. Then later we are just gonna connect it when all is done. Technically, we can also just like connect it later by the topology itself. But for now, I'm just gonna do it like this. Which is, I think the star has to tilt a bit more. Did I make sure that I grabbed? Yes, good. So I'm gonna tilt this some more so it looks more realistic. But make sure that you're covering the seam because we use the seam now. So we don't want to have it completely showing. And I'm gonna like take this a tiny bit more. If you are wondering why I'm not fixing this this bridge, it actually kind of makes sense that it's not super strap on the thing. Especially in here, I'm just gonna scale it a tiny bit more down. Probably actually with, where are you, baby? With what's the name again? Proportional editing. Yeah, just like that. Awesome. So, there is a tiny bit looking out. So we don't want it. Go down. Without proportional editing. Like this. Sweet! Now I'm gonna actually grab this one. And I'm just moving it a tiny bit out because we need to grab it in a moment. And I'm just gonna place it down here. All right. I think that's nice and clean, so we can start. Do we want to model the other things first, or do we actually want to texture this first? Asking chat, because you guys can decide as well if you want to know stuff, so you guys decide what we shall do. I'm waiting on you guys. So, do we want to make another accessory, or do we want to get this textured? Sweet. There we go. If no one says anything, I'm just gonna texture it. Or I'm gonna model it. I'm not sure myself, so tell me something, give me something. Oh, wait. Let me actually also grab the other thing we have from the other stream. Which is gonna be another part of the high model. Import FPX modeling. Come on. Where the heck is it? Phantasy Star Queen. Big. Do the thing! Awesome. Also, hey Layla. Awesome to see you back again. You're actually still like the newest follower, so enjoy your big name in those awesome letters in the big box. And I'm gonna grab first. I'm gonna open this here because I think we actually saved it all in here. That's so cute. Alright. Phantasy Star Queen. There we go. There we go. Thank you for being Pinky. Never mind, I just wanted those two things. So. It's pink! Ah, awesome, I know. Oh my god, why are you clipping? How dare you clipping? The outer city of this bitch. I mean the outer city of this horrible person. Oh my god, it's I'm sorry. It seems like I'm swearing a lot today. So just ignore me if there is something weird coming up. It's just like It's totally not meant like that. Okay, so this one is having the frills. Ooh, we can use our frills again. And then, yeah, you don't mind, but Twitch does. And if they are gonna be like, oh my god, she's swearing so much on her streams, they're gonna probably block me. So I will try not to swear too much. Thank you. At least I try. Um, so this kind of is interesting. It looks like some kind of blue jade or some stone. So I'm gonna curious how we are gonna texture this. This one has the frills and some feathers. So we need to add some more planes, which are gonna be the feathers. And wow, I'm today having a big problem with closing the wrong windows. Actually, let me save this fast as workspace, otherwise everything is gone again, and I don't want it. So we are going in here, saving this. So now, what is actually gonna be the frills? I think the lower, no, the higher thing. Okay, so this is gonna be the frills. So I'm gonna add here a seam, mark seam. I think this one is fine. Yeah, it just like looks like this. Oh, and I think this was meant for the, I mean, makes sense. So, oh, I was smart and actually didn't connect it. That's good. Just leave it like this. So, I'm gonna go in here, mark seam, and then I will just do the straight one in the middle. Probably also like here. Can I do this? Can I do this by the eye? Yeah, I think it works. Alright. UV editing. Wow, I have today a really hard time with words. Unwrapping. I mean, that's close. Ooh, much nicer. Can I do this stuff here as well? People are gonna be like, it's so lazy. She's doing everything in rectangles. It's actually awesome for doing it because I'm gonna show you in a moment what awesome stuff. Oh my god, that was close. You can actually do with it. I think this one I'm actually gonna keep like. Oh no, never mind. Works as well. Yes. So I was gonna make sure we have the correct ones. So I'm gonna call you arm thingy. I know, awesome, right? Let me actually make a new one to be sure. Arm thingy. It's awesome, I know. Gonna do it here in a new, and we are gonna call this. You probably guessed. Hand thingy. And what are we gonna call this? Giving you a tip. Da, 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 da. Yes, keep original. Wanna make sure. Just saving this fast. And I'm curious if I can. I think I can. So I'm gonna make a few more. And this one and this one. I wanna actually mark seam because I planned something for the middle. And it's actually much cooler if you can just like choose UVs instead of having to like do everything by hand. Mark seam. There we go. UV editing. Sweet. I think I'm actually gonna keep this as. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this as such. It's also like easier for me. And I'm wondering the thingy. Yes. That's like that's my new thing. What is this? It's the thingy. Don't even question it. And awesome. The middle one actually works like that, so that's cool. Right. I'm gonna see if I can place it somewhere else with it. Yeah. So, congrats. You both are married now. See, this is how fast you get married when I do 3D stuff. Instantly married. Alright. And like this. Sweet. Okay, so I need to make sure that we have now everything. So gonna join those because technically it should not. Yeah, okay, wait. Problem. Because what didn't we do? We didn't name the neck thingy. Yeah, it's arm. No. No, if I do silly naming, I wanna have it as neck thingy. Right. Actually gonna grab you already and put you over there because this is where you're gonna stand in a moment. J. And like this. It will also actually be separated in substance, but I can always like add this later back. And I just want to make sure I have now clean spaces for substance. And this is our armbandy. Does armbandy exist? I hope it does because it's a cute name. Alright, there should be now everything. Awesome. So let's put this into substance. Ask me, is this like... Okay, before we are putting it over, I just want to make sure first. No, we good. Everything's fine. So I'm gonna export this. Export PX. We are gonna make a new thesaurus. There we go. 1 hour is already over. Oh my god, time flies today. So thesaurus substance. There we go. Wait, so we are gonna make a new one. And actually gonna make 2048 and OpenGL. So here and trying to find what we just did. Trying to think. Sorry, I'm a little bit slow today. So I'm gonna do this. Sorry, stereo and OpenGL. That's fine. No, we don't want to save whatever we did here because basically we did nothing. So that's fine. All right, here are our babies, and as you can see, although it was a weird mix, we now have everything nicely now. So I just see we need to. I forgot to change this to smooth. So we are gonna do this first. Shade smooth. There we go. Exporting again. All right. Now we should be good to go. And I'm just mesh importing a new. And there we know. Nice and clean. Perfect. Looks nice. Also, by the way, if people are wondering, because it's always like, is this truly low poly? So let me hide oh wait, actually easier. I'm just gonna select everything that we have. And this altogether has 3000 verticals. So yes, I will call this low poly. So let's start actually with this one here because I love it. So it's gonna be the hand thingy. First thing I'm gonna do is actually I'm gonna slap a gold on it. Because is that gold? Is it silver? It's probably silver, but we can always change it later. But gold is such a nice start for everything because you can see the things very, very good and clearly. And it already looks like so lovely. Like you don't even have to do more. You can just like add now an opacity and be done with it because it's awesome. It looks great. So, but of course we want more. So the first thing I actually gonna do is going in here and I'm actually changing this to some kind of white because we actually want to have give me a moment. I'm having someone annoying me. Need to tell them I know. I'm busy making nice thingies. Alright. Like this. Whiteys. Oh, by the way, hello Loyalty. If you are the model Loyalty, I'm a big fan, so I'm very honored that you are in the stream. If you are the model Loyalty, I'm basically bowing to you. All right, and Mark Zink. Hi and welcome. I hope you're enjoying the show, guys. So, we are gonna do now. Well, yeah, we are gonna do first some kind of silver. Just probably gonna more stay like this. Yes. And then, do I want the dirt? Kind of makes it more lovely. But anyway, we're gonna keep it like that. So now I want to have here some kind of chains. And we could basically bake the chains. Yes, we could like make them up. Or we could actually use pre-used ones. And I personally love the ornament change that I found on ArtStation. Small advertisement here maybe. But it's like really cool what you can make out of that. So for this, I'm gonna go in here. And let's first do this one up here. So I'm gonna see what kind of change I have. I'm gonna go for now for only opacity. Oops, opacity and height actually. Because I kind of want to first see how it looks like. We are gonna add later only that it's affecting that specific area, but for now I just want to see how this stuff is looking like. So I want to see where the heck, which one of them it is. It's this one. There we go. It looks nice, but maybe a tiny bit too busy. Or do you guys like it? I mean, you're on stream. Oh my god! I'm sorry. I'm just hyperventilating a bit. So that means a lot of me. Sorry. Oh my god, I can't speak English anymore. It means a ton to me. So thank you for being here. Thank you for being an awesome creator. Okay, so since no one said anything, Lyle just decided she likes it, so we are gonna keeping this as an option. I'm gonna just make another one because we have the perfect position now and everything, and we're just gonna try out some other things. Maybe not a cross. If you guys see something you wanna, let's try this one. Actually, let me turn it back on. We are gonna just replace it. Oh, that's lovely as well. But since we have a busy one, let's go for a non-busy one to see like how the difference is. Oh, I think this one could look cute as well. Oh, it's actually, give me a moment. We need to turn it around. And like this. Oh, I mean, that's lovely as well. What else do we have on babies? Da 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 da. As you can see, yes, I have a lot of them because it's just awesome playing around with them. Oh, the brushes. So let me do some small advertisement. Also, hello Venus Variation. Welcome to the stream. It's actually it's simply alpha brushes in ArtStation. So if you're going to ArtStation and you are clicking in for Substance Painter, it's basically I can show you a few that I'm using personally. So it's basically you go on ArtStation, can go to the marketplace, and then basically you go here into Substance Painter and click in, for example, for me, ornaments. And now you only need to make sure that you have this kind of brushes. See, like I normally use trims because they are like the thing that I can do the easiest. Like for example, I can do threads are awesome. Omid has also a lot of awesome brushes. And basically that's all you do. Like you're having, if you're looking into this, my favorite I can show you in a moment. because basically this is what you do. They are set brushes, but the moment you are having something like TIFF, PSD, JPEG, they are simply black and white one. Yeah, I can show you my favorite one. Let me just go to my wish list. No, not my wish list. I'm sorry. My library. So my favorite are actually, where are the babies? The freight brushes. Like, I love them a ton. They are super detailed and he has so many of them. And the other ones are Millard Camberry, because what I love about the Millard Camberry brushes, they actually are looking like chains. Like, if you don't want to do them all by yourself, they already look like, see, this is basically the one that we were just using. And this is the thing that you have, like, you're getting such hate map. And then the only thing you need to do with a hate map is just go in there, put it in, we're gonna do this in a moment, and then just you arrange it until it's only black and white, and boom, you have an opacity map. And that's it. So it's really easy, like even if they are not providing an opacity map, you can easily do it yourself. And like one of my all-time favorites is basically this one, because it just works. It just looks like you have intersecting chains, so it's awesome, especially for like necklaces or something. This one is like an all-time classic. See? And yeah, I think, what's my other favorite? This one is actually awesome for like necklaces or something, because you actually can move stones on this, or like normal maps of stones, and you can like have here some kind of diamonds following this these changes and everything. So whatever you can think of. Also for the next thing, I kind of like this one. Okay, so we have now to decide for, let's make a third one, because I love definitely torturing myself. So oh, I'm so happy. Yeah, but no, Blender is really awesome, especially for me. By now, okay, I'm doing it now since 3 years, but I never worked on 3ds Max, but I heard a lot of people like it's not very intuitive, and that's what I love about Blender. There are so many tutorials there. Like if you want to do an ice cream truck, you just type basically ice cream truck tutorial or like modeling in YouTube, and there's gonna be a video for everything. That's also like great, because it just allows you to learn at your own pace. Oh, that one is also lovely. Yeah, like really, like if you don't believe me, let's go to, after this we will continue texturing, I swear to God. So let's just say ice cream truck Blender modeling. Boom. Tutorial. Or whatever you can think of. So it's really awesome. Even a low poly one, if you want to place it in a game. Since Blender is such an oh my God, yeah, I feel this. But Blender is such a nice open source, and there are a ton of helpful tutorials. So it's like really cool to see what you can do with those things. Also, now we need to decide what we're gonna go for. So you guys decide 1, 2, or 3. Kind of like all of them. Great, now I like all of them. What did you do to me? Also, time for another shout out, because we have a new few faces. So, Commander Wood, hello. Lyle Ada, we already said, Loyalty, and Venus Variation, who I just talked with in chat. So, do we want to go for the busy one, for the classic one, or the new one? That's also cute. All right. Since this was, I think, Venus Variation? No, Lila said it. Looks great, yes. Okay, so we are going with the busy one. Congrats to Lila. if when the mod is gonna be released, or like when the model is gonna be released, you can say that's your chain. You choose that chain. So we are gonna delete the other ones, and now I'm gonna show you. No problem. Like always, chat is open for conversation and everything. So if you have a question, just pop in a short. Well, just write it in chat. I'm actually having like 3 devices keeping me on touch with chat and like who is joining and everything. So I'm always happy to give more of this through. All right. So, this is actually bringing us to the next good step, because right now this is an opacity, so we need to grab the height one. We can 249. Let me actually see if I can be lazy. Oh yeah, I can be. So I'm gonna go in here, height. And as you can see, this is very, very strong. And that's something that I learned like last year or something, so not totally at the start. But we are gonna now add here. Where are you? This one, and we are going to height. Now we can adjust how much it's actually gonna display, how strong we want it. Like especially when we are doing it on a smaller place, we kind of want it a little bit. Whoops, kind of want it a little bit softer, so not this strong. So like this. Yeah, looks nice. Now we're gonna place it basically on the other ones as well. So I'm taking this one, copying it, then basically just moving it over, make sure that it fits. Is it this big? Oh, it is this big. Let me actually see first. Ooh! Hello, 3D Addict, and thank you for the follow, and I'm so happy that my new alerts are working. Awesome, thank you. This means so much to me. Oh my god! So many follows. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I love that you, well, love what I do, that you find it's a cool thing to do, so I'm really happy. So let us go like this. Then we do another one, placing it up here. Now we just want to make sure that this kind of, if you are having like something like this at the start or something, you can always like move it so it's actually probably more inclined with here. Then I'm gonna move this one as well, so it's basically ending similar to the other part like this. There we go. Nice chains that look highly detailed and actually modeled, and they are just stamps. That's everything they are. They are stamps. Oh my god, I'm so happy for that. Yeah, I always, if any of you guys are on Discord, we are also offering each Friday, or well, now each second Friday, an open table. So you're just basically joining in with your different projects. You're working in voice chat. I mean, you can share a screen. You don't have to, but it's just basically like if you want to hang out, like work beside each other, it's really cool. We also started to add some true crime as kind of background voice, so we can just chat about this as well. It's really nice. So if you want, come hang out. It's awesome. All right. Now this one is also fine. I kind of want it probably a tiny bit bigger. And I think we are gonna have to adjust the thingies. So if you're having stuff like this, oh, this one is actually fine. And not fully, because it's going into this and this. So what you can actually do is, no, actually, I'm only doing this as free time, as hobby. Everything that you see was never taught to me. I was never professionally for 3D courses or something. I basically am a completely insanely autodidact. I learned this all from YouTube, from different creators, from videos, but I never professionally did it. Right, let us in here. And I'm gonna add thingy up here. Now I like this. Because now I can just move this. And it's actually the second one. So this one is wrong. I mean, I kind of started doing this because, it's because it's a second. Sorry, I'm stupid. I kind of started doing this. I opened an art station, so an actual professional course. And basically, I'm selling there now my models as well. Like if actually like, let's call it bigger people want the models, they can also grab it. I offer it in high poly and low poly, with and without textures. So that's kind of like my first small baby steps into the professional world. But also, if someone wants to collab with me for some, I don't know, for some game, like I actually had some offerings, that's also cool, and I'm always like very grateful for getting this opportunity, because I also know like basically in each in each industry, it's a lot of, like elbow system. Ooh, how long are you working? Like that. I mean, since how long are you working as 3D artist? Also, hit me with your like Instagram, ArtStation, whatever you want. I love following other 3D artists. Wow, 50 years. That's I'm gonna bow to you. That's a lot of work. So amazing. I said 15. Or said I not 15? Sorry, but I actually I thought I said 15. So yeah, it's awesome, and big, big, big respect for that. All right. Where the heck are you? Ah, you're that. And I move a tiny bit more. Like we are going here, a tiny bit bigger. Yeah, like that. Yeah, I would love to. And let me join you. So also, if you guys are wondering why the heck I'm doing now, oh, I would love to. So definitely hit me up. Like I think I have like in my new About Me session in my Twitch account, I actually put in some work, and you can find now basically everything there. So can find my Discord, can find my Trello. So if you wanna, contact me in any kind of form, you are more than welcome to hit me up there. Oh, you are the wing. I don't want the wing yet. What the heck is you? Oh, it's a small one. A few actually. So I'm actually a big fan of Andrews. So basically, the one who did the donut tutorial. I'm also a big, big fan of Kaizen and Nogi, who are doing awesome tutorials. I actually started to implement my 3D work in the company that I work in. I was doing some product videos, and I wouldn't have been able to without the teachings or the tutorials from I think it was Kaizen. He does really awesome stuff. And also Smurf is an awesome guy who basically will show you all the in and outs of working in this field. So it's always damn cool to like have a look around on those. Kaizen with Z. And when Kaizen and Nogi, yes. Those are my recommendations. And if you want to watch awesome time lapses, watch Flycat. Like I have learned so much from like seeing how they work, like how they are doing fantasy figures and everything. It's like it's seriously mind blowing. and you can see like some stuff you are struggling with, and then be like, oh, this is how she solves it. It's really cool learning from those people. All right, chains are done. They are busy now, thanks to Lyle Aude. Fly cat. So basically fly, also FLY and then CAT. So those ones are awesome to look out for. So, and for the wing, we are actually doing something different. We are not doing an opacity chain. We are actually doing some embossing because I love doing embossing. So I'm gonna go in here, add a new one. And I'm gonna add here this as the mask. And then we are gonna do some cool, let's say wing frame, because I love working in them. So I'm gonna go here next. Mask out. Then for this, to make sure that I actually see what the heck I'm doing, I'm putting up the height quite a bit so I see what the heck is gonna happen. Gonna do the inside, and now we can like make a nice around it. I'm gonna do probably more like that. Kind of wanna have it sharp, so not like totally round, but also not like totally sharp, but more like a middle thing. Yeah, like that. That's nice. I'm gonna do it like that. Then blowing it tiny bit, not too much. More like this. Yes. And now basically what I'm gonna place is just gonna be in the middle. So I'm going in here, basically adding more. Then gonna do something. Because right now I could only write in here. So what I'm actually gonna do is gonna invert this. So I don't have to do it manually. Perfect. It's gonna have on everything, so just need to go in here. Gonna add draw. Just gonna hit black on everything I don't need, which is basically everything. Ta-da! And now we can just add stuff. And if you're wondering like where the other thing is gone, we are coming to this in a moment. First, I'm just gonna think of what I wanna place in there. It's sad that I don't have so many moon stuff, because I think this was really work here. So I'm going for this one for now. All right. Where the heck are you? There you are. No, I don't want to have it. I want to have it like that. Right. There we go. Yeah, like that. That's nice, I think. Right. Now we're just gonna vertical, horizontal, vertical. Nice. Actually gonna do it a little bit lower. Like this. Uh-huh. And then I'm gonna adjust the height a tiny bit more so it's more smooth. Yeah. Yeah. This. Yeah, too much. Like that. There it is. I want to have it a little bit softer. All right. So like this. So you maybe have realized that I have a little bit problems because this is now affecting like the lower stuff too. So what I need to do is I go into height and I'm actually having it to lighten max, those two, because now they are interacting with each other and I can actually manually adjust them from each other. Gonna go in here with my, no, wrong one, with my level. Gonna go to height. Then I'm just gonna adjust this here as well. And see, now it doesn't affect anymore the other one. I'm gonna go like this. A little bit stronger again. And also don't forget, since this is a mask, thankfully, you can always like play around with the height. I'm gonna have it like this, kind of want it strong, and this one I definitely want a little bit less. So it's more like, yeah, a little bit softer like that. And like, too much. I want to have it like that. Then, yeah, a little bit more depth. Yes! Nice. Now we can think about what we want to do with the star. I'm probably gonna emboss it as well, or we are gonna add some. No, wait. We actually would just want a fillet. We are just gonna stamp some hate stuff on it. I'm gonna go for pretty high right now. Black mask, so I can actually draw with white on it. And I'm just going for basic heart. And now we can like choose what we wanna stamp. Like in the middle, maybe something that's gonna be like sun would be cool, but the problem is that I basically have oh, that would be nice, I think. So where are you? Come here. And to changing. Nope, like this. Gonna have like it in the middle. Well, trying to hit the middle. Yeah, that's nice. What else I'm gonna have around? Can I do this around? Does it look nice? Yeah, now it looks a little bit too Roman. So, gonna add. What do I want to add? That's actually the hardest. Like, no matter, it's basically like when girls are wearing clothes, you are never gonna have enough brushes. Like, it's impossible to have for everything the correct brush, because each time when I'm like texturing anything, it's gonna be like, okay, shit, I need this, and I don't have it. Oh, back to ArtStation. Let's grab some more. Let's grab some more brushes. And oh my god! Hey, say hi to Pestilence because he's my manager. Basically. Also, oh my god, so many guys joined. So, hello to everyone. Love you. Thank you for joining the stream. Short call out. I think 00 Rihanna. We already called out. Hello, Ella. Once again, hello, 3D Addict, ASM Miri, and oh my god, another fellow. I love you. Mwah. Love you all. You are awesome. And shout out to Mark Sink, Spoffo, and once again, Business Variation, and of course, my dear manager, Pestilence. Also, before anyone is being confused, no, he is not my manager, but you see, I'm kind of a workaholic. So whenever it gets too hard, he's gonna like put his foot down and is gonna be like, no, stop, you're doing something else. Try to relax, try to like do anything else, but try to not think of work or 3D modeling. And then I'm like coming back like a few moments later and be like, hey, by the way, guess who started a new model? And he's just gonna be like, oh, Jesus Christ, you're gonna kill me. Oh, that's lovely. I think I'm gonna do this. So no, I'm not fancy enough to have a manager, but he's basically the one who is keeping me alive, so it's worth it. We're gonna do it like that so I can see better. There we go. Oh, that's lovely. Also, yeah, because I had a few people like asking. I'm now offering bookings. So if you are thinking like, hey, that's cool, and I want to learn something like this as well, you can always book one-on-one sessions now on my Ko-fi. Also, you can be like, hey, I want to probably I just want one session, and I want to focus on this and this. That's totally fine. But you can also like be like, hey, yeah, I just love this game and I want to learn like modeling it. That's also fine because I'm basically doing it by call. There's also written what I don't do, but since I am now well modeling since a few years and also like poly modeling stuff, and especially doing low poly modeling, it's always like you can hit me up with. Also, I think that's lovely. I'm not sure if I want to do the sides. I kind of want to leave the sides. I think they're cool as they are because keep in mind this is how this is going to be visible like most of the time. It's going to be like that. All right, off we go to the lovely. Oh wait, let me actually let me save this first. And I'm so gonna hope it's not gonna kill off. If I'm just gonna be kicked out of stream because Substance has done this to me the last 3 times. So just I'm gonna be back in a moment if anything is gonna happen. Let's hope. We are working on actually the accessories for the outfit we are doing. We just did the hand accessory. Lyle Alder decided for the chain, so that's all contribution to her because she was the only one answering in chat. So that's totally on her now. And next thing, do we want to have the necklace or do we want to have the fringy stuff? I mean, fringy stuff would be kind of cool as well, but I feel like fancy gold today, so we are gonna do the necklace. And maybe I can show you guys like how I can like add some jewels models, even if you are not adding them by not by choice, by mesh itself, but simply by how you can texture it. So let's do this. I'm actually grabbing my silver from here, going to my neck thingy. I'm gonna. Did we actually bake this? If we normally you should always bake this just to get a nice thingy, a nice texture you can start on with. Especially some of the things like, for example, different shaders, etc., are needing like ambient occlusion or actually your different world normal. So it's always good to bake the things to even if you don't like want to bake low poly to high poly, but it's always good to have this kind of stuff for making sure that you have when it's needed the actually models with it. Like you can see like even by just baking it, it already added some texture. Let us see how it is affecting our beautiful thingy. I mean, you can see it has a lot more depth. So I think that was a good decision. Up here is fine as well. The chain is even a little bit shinier, I would say. So it's really nice. Here, of course, we have the opacity thingy. But if you don't, not the opacity, the ambient occlusion thingy. But if you don't want it, you just go in here, go to ambient occlusion, and just hit it away. And then you can like continue with thickness and curvature. But since we are going to delete it anyway, we don't care about this. All right, let's do the nice thingy with the wonderful neck thingy. And I'm trying to think of what we want to do because in here, nope, this one, it's actually kind of blue with some jewels. So let's see what I have in here that might actually help us. I don't know if we want to go for some glass or something. Would also be cool. So yeah, I have a lot of smart materials, especially for clothes, because I'm a big fan of like having different stuff that can work together. And I'm wondering if we should glass or like some crystal. Do I have the crystal in here or do I need to import it? Yeah, I guess I have to import it, like always. Let's go in here as well. Ba, 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 ba. I mean, it's kind of like, oh yeah, let's put an OLED display on her. 100% making sense. I don't think it's actually like the glass itself, but it would probably give a nice base to work on. So something like this. I mean, looks kinda futuristic, which we don't want. So I'm gonna go with some gold damage for now, and we are gonna add some blue stones and everything. And for that, I'm actually gonna use a generator that I have bought a little bit ago, which is gonna be diamond. If it's in there. Don't tell me. Yeah, it's here. Okay, never mind. We are safe. I'm gonna throw this in here. It's probably taking some time. I'm hoping it's not killing my project. That's why always save in the middles. Always, always. That's like a non-written rule. Just make sure to always have this. If anything happens, so you are not losing like 20 minutes or 30 minutes, but maybe just 10 or 8 minutes. All right. Test, test. I think I'm back. What? Oh my god. Yeah, I hear it. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, are we back to good? Are we back? Can you guys hear me? Awesome! Oh my god. Thank you, Pesty. Love you. Man, okay, this was weird. This also never happened to me before, like this is no excuse. I'm an event manager, so there's no gonna be no excuses for me. But it's still like that was weird. Okay, but we got it to work. So now we can like play with diamonds, which is a lot of fun. So, are we gonna do round, octagon? I kind of like round. Maybe octagon is gonna be cool as well. Just taking some time. Have some mercy on my laptop. No, well, it's not a laptop. It's a 12-year-old PC. That's if you guys want to help me like making faster streams, uh, straight to my coffee, and you can make a small donation. Oh, that's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Kind of like it, especially from afar. But I kind of want it in silver. So we are hitting this stuff correctly. Diamond material. Ooh. Kind of want to have it like really blue. Can I do it really blue? Yeah, I love this generator, but it's like slowing down my PC so much. But it's gonna be awesome when it's done. Ooh, that's lovely. Maybe a little bit too strong. So I'm gonna go more to the lighter grayish area. I think that should be fine. That looks lovely. I really love it. Oh, by the way, hello, VL Mercy and Donk and Aiton. As Mio, I already said hello. Elisidra is also new. So, welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are enjoying this show when I'm not actually trying to solve technical issues on stream. Which shouldn't have been there before. I have no idea what I did. But PC was just like, hey, you know what? It would be so boring if nothing happened on your stream. So have some indifferences. And boom, everything was gone. Oh, I kind of like that. We are going for the cover material, which I want to actually be this color. Should kind of harmonize. And then we should be good to go. Yeah, that's nice. Tilting section. Ooh, do we want to have it like... I kind of like it like that. So what are we gonna add? We want maybe add some embossing in here, but it's like... it's a curved thingy, so that's kind of mean. Oh, we are going to the frills. Let's go to the frills. I think that's kind of like... Since this one is very heavy, I don't want to have like everything heavy, so I think for the neck, this is totally fine. Wanna see maybe if we can add some... Let me actually see what happens if I'm gonna add some deers on it. No, the material deers, thank you. Boom, everything's gone. Here. And then I don't wanna have like the glowing edges is fine, but the base is not allowed to have a color. Not a normal. Opacity also not. Oh, that's lovely. See the difference? Like, that's so cool. That's why I love the shader. Oh, without, without, with. Yeah, I'm very mature for my age, I know. This was a little bit loud. I'm sorry. I'm still trying to soundproof myself. Sounds weird, but you know what I mean. No, I'm definitely want to have the emis. Nah, the height is fine. Roof is probably gonna keep it off. And the metallic definitely. Now this is nice. Look at this baby. Right. Glowing edges definitely, because they are awesome. Oh, look at this. Wonderful. I think the only thing that I'm gonna add is some blur, because it's actually gonna go out in the middle a tiny bit. So what hand do you have? Oh, it's the MS. No, not the MS. This one. So hate and MS and metallic. So I guess it's the hate that's causing a tiny bit of weird stuff. So I'm blurring this a bit more. Here. And like this. Yeah, looks nicer. Sweet. So let's go to our beloved fringy fringe. People who were there the last time know that I was doing the fringe the last time on the dress itself. So we already have this texture. So I want to probably do first this thing at the top. And since this is kind of like similar to the one that is actually from here, so probably should be stones as well. But it's just an inspiration, so we are totally free to do whatever we want. So I actually want to have it like this texture. So I'm gonna go in here. And we are also gonna add stitching and everything, so I can show you this as well, because since the new update in Substance, it's awesome, because I goddamn love the stitch tool. It's wonderful. You can spend hours on it. And I do, because it's great. Seriously. I'm gonna go this in here. Oh wait, let me actually add a fill layer. We don't need this one, and I'm gonna throw it here in base color. That's nice. And I want to have some material before, so we actually have some kind of cloth similarity to this. Probably something stronger. So this would be interesting. Oh, I think this one is fine. Yeah, I think this has the correct look to it. Yeah. I'm gonna go this above. And then we are having this texture. Maybe let me see if we can. Yeah, I'm very picky, like what texture is going on what. So it's taking some time for me to find stuff that I really like that I'm going with. Probably go for a native one, or well, a more generic one. I think this one would be nice. Oh yeah, that's lovely. Really like it. So we are gonna take this one. I'm gonna place the other above, because on this one we only want the color, so everything else is gonna stay from the other. There we go. Yep, looks nicely. Now we just need to get rid of this. Fabric pattern is this one. Noises. Folds are fine. We are gonna make a few more later, but that's gonna be how it is. There we go. Now I'm gonna add some stonies, which we are actually gonna do with another fill layer. I'm gonna go for, let's go for, I think white is fine. Hate. I'm gonna do it like this. And now, fun thing, you could actually just grab like some kind of brush tool, etc. But it would just be way more fun if those actually had some hate to it. That's why I was using this here right now. So we are adding here already some hate. So when we are here now drawing with our brush tool, which I'm gonna use. I think dots is fine. I'm kind of like making sure it's a little bit more like that. And full here. No, this one is fine. Position jitter is also fine. So now we are gonna add this. And it's gonna look like stars. Yes. And as you can see now, we can actually go back in here and hit here really hard the heat up. And then I'm gonna add some blur to this to just, or maybe a bevel. A bevel would be nice, I think. So we're gonna do this. And making sure that it's not disappearing. Oh, too much. Come on. You can calculate this faster. Don't be an ass just because I'm on stream. Like this. Yeah, a tiny bit more. Yeah. And smoothing it. Sweet. It looks like some pearls or something. Okay, now we are gonna add some. I think I'm just gonna add some stitching. So technically we would have here stitching and we're gonna have stitching up here because this is basically where the fringes are starting. So the stitching is gonna be here. So we are gonna do this. So I'm adding a paint layer and we are gonna use my new favorite tool, the puff tool. Now I always like to start with just a white because people are gonna be like, what the heck are you doing? This looks horrible. Like, this is just white. And I'm just like, yeah, give it a moment. Like this. Whoops. Like this. And closing it. Nice. We can actually, like, I think, kick this one. Yeah. So, and now we can actually go in here and choose not a seam. Where are my top stitchings? And boom, if you don't see anything, we can just do it like this. Now we can just go in here and actually decide what we want to have for stitching. I'm always a big fan of honeycomb because it looks kind of like tribal and everything. Blanket stitch is also fine, maybe even leather. Tree stitch. It's maybe a little bit too tribal. And actually, let me see if we want to add here some more stuff to it because I have those awesome new brushes. Yes, as you see, I love brushes. So this one should be working as well, I think. Let's see. It's loading, so that's a good start. For everyone who is joining, now I'm not doing anything right now because my substance need to load the new brush. And since a few new people showed up, welcome, enjoy the stream, grab something to eat, or just enjoy the show of me suffering, of me texturing. And if you have any questions, just always write them in chat, hit me up. I think I got a little bit better with multitasking, like what is happening in chat and what is happening on my stream. Yeah, okay, don't burn down the chat. That would be cool. Like leave my chat in peace. But yeah, like I said, so if you have a question or if you're like, hey, why are you doing it like that? Or couldn't there be an easier way? So always hit me up. I love discussing this stuff because I love just going in absolutely, in German we call it Fachtermini. So you're like, you sound so super educated and everything because I like, oh yeah, so how do you do the low poly? Oh yeah, I'm doing the baking and then do you have an ambient occlusion on this? Oh yeah, I have. Oh, that's a good thing. Like you can also do a world position map with this and you're just like, the fuck? Hello? What? All right, that's a little bit wonky. So we probably need to fix this. And Nope, it's not that. It's probably this one. It's always that one. Yeah, it is. So this is the one how it's supposed to look like. But I'm not a fan of it. It's a little bit too small. So I'm going for something more evil. Although, before someone asks, yes, they are on ArtStation too, and they are awesome. Just make sure that when you are buying those, they are actually like compatible with the new brush. Like, oh my god, that's lovely. I just need to make sure. Yeah, like that. Now we can just adjust the size. Ooh, I mean that looks pretty cool. I'm gonna add it to the top as well, I think. I'm just gonna be lazy. Oh no, not this one. You can actually go in here, go on the path and just copy it. And then you're just gonna put it in. Now, what you can basically do is like you're grabbing whatever point you have and you are for now just pulling it up to have it on the, where the heck is my next point? There. You're just gonna pulling it up. Doesn't matter if it's right now fitting because for now I just wanna have it up there so it's not intersecting with the other, so I actually see what the heck I'm doing. And then we are gonna start adjusting it. All right. So, do I want to have it close? No, I actually think I want some kind of space in between. So this is fine. This is fine. This needs to be a bit higher, like this. Yep. Then we are going up like this. And now it kind of makes sense, like with the other pearls on our sleeve. So it's like really coming together. Just to make sure everything is kind of the same height. And yes, I agree. Probably if I made the curve anew, it would probably be easier for me because I just follow basically a route. But it's also a nice thing because showing you that you don't have to adjust everything each and every time. So sometimes it's allowed to be lazy because yeah, you want to finish this thing one time, anytime. So we are continuing with this and going a tiny bit more up like that. Is it like straight? I think so. Let me see it like this and turn off the path so I can actually see what the heck I was doing. Yep, looks nice. Sweet. Now let me see if I can actually put the fringe back in here. Also yeah, let it save for a moment. And hope that it's not crashing. Oh good substance. You were not crashing. I'm very proud on you. So I'm gonna go to where the heck I saved it. As you see, my swearing has also gotten a lot better. And I'm going for the frills. There we go. I need this one. I need this one. And I think that's it. Which one do I want? I think I want those two. All right. This is gonna be the alpha and this is gonna be a texture. Okay, import. And now we are basically gonna, oh, we actually need to make sure that this one is not, now the question is which one of them is it? I think this one and this should be this one. So let's try. I'm gonna, whoops, have this one and this one. Technically not because this is gonna be the feathers. So I'm removing this again. Right. Thank you for not reacting to my clicking. Love you too. And now we actually need to clean this here as well. So I'm going in here, making sure. Thank you! so happy that you guys like it. Because it's like, I think one of my more bigger projects. So I'm really happy if people are enjoying it because it's a lot of work. Okay, I'm just gonna clean this up here because we don't need it. This, this, this. Probably should have checked before like what UV I'm drawing on, but you know, we were just excited to start. Alright, Pasty, thank you for joining. Hope you enjoyed. And have a lovely evening, day, mid journey, midday, whatever. Alright, stay safe. So we are gonna add the fringe now, and I'm gonna do another layer for this. And oh, did I hear the layer? No, this is our cool drawing layer. So I'm gonna do this one. No, I want to have it below so it's not interfering with this. And I'm gonna have a normal color, maybe 2, and opacity. The rest is fine. And I'm actually gonna do a black mask and making sure that it's affecting only this one. So now we can start first adding our opacity, which is the easiest to do for now. If I can find it. There. Now let's see how the heck it's put up. If you haven't seen the last stream, I'm gonna upload it soon on my YouTube as a time lapse. So you can check it out later because we were actually doing the baking of those fringes on stream. So if you ever were like, how do I even start? How do I go on with this? So just check it out. It's pretty cool to also see like where you're going with things. So it has also helped me a lot, just making sure that people understand what we are going for, because now you have like, you don't have to model this all by yourself, and it looks like fringes. All right, let's give it some color, and I'm gonna go with a color from here. Yeah, I think that's fine. Now we can just actually add some height to it. Or not, we probably won't see it because it's interfering with the thingy. No, we don't need a height, that's fine. Actually wondering if we want to have it more like this, or actually a little bit bigger. Bigger looks bad, so probably something like this. Yeah, I think that's fine. Yep. And then I actually wanted to try this out before, so let's do a thing and just adjust it slightly. It should add a tiny bit more variation. Should look less clean. Like, yeah, like this is fine. Oh, this looks cool. Sweet. And since we have it now all on this one and not on a mask, so when we are moving this, we are actually moving the opacity mask with it. What you could actually do is like basically what we did for hate. So you are gonna have here a light mask for hate as well. And that's basically how you are gonna add more stuff to it. So let me actually grab fast a feather alpha. And then I would basically call it a day. So we got the nice texturing done. Basically the bake is ready. So next thing we will start with is actually the what is it called? Oh no, it's not a JPEG. Either the weighting or actually the adjusting of the final stuff to the what is it called? Oh my god, I'm so bad with words today. The final adjusting of the outfit, because we still have the shawl to do, and it's gonna be a special help for this one because it's very detailed, and everything all together now, the finished model had in the start, when I was high poly modeling it, 440k polys, and now we are back on basically everything all together now with 12k. So it's definitely high poly. It's awesome what we could do with it. So definitely that was a very good way to do it. So let me add here now the two alphas I just grabbed. Texture. No, wait, I actually wanted this alpha. And I'm gonna add this basically just in here. I'm gonna have it on a mask only for this one. And then gonna be just horizontal. Let's see which one this is. Of course the wrong one. It's always the wrong one first. And I'm gonna go for vertical. And of course this is like this. And now of course we won't do it like this. So we are actually gonna have this single by single. So it's gonna be a lot of what is it called? A lot of layers, but it's definitely better. So I'm just gonna go in here, take this, adjust it a bit, and just to make sure that everything is now then correct, I'm going in here to opacity. And this is something I never found out until recently. You can actually light max this as well. And then basically you can start to see both of them and can start to like with the levels adjust how much of which opacity level you see. I'm going over here, setting it up there, doing the next one more up like there. And then basically you continue this until you have like the feathers you want to have. Like you can have sometimes a little bit smaller, sometimes they are gonna be a little bit shorter, and so on and so on. And then later, of course, you're just gonna bake this into a map, into a normal map, and you can start. What is it called? You can start actually either drawing this in a different color, or you can like add diffuse on it, and so on and so on. So let's do some more, and then we are gonna call it a day. So I actually want something here in the front so I can see what the heck I'm doing. Like that. So we want to have it like more tilted. I want to have it longer, like as long as it can get. And we are gonna have it like that. Turning it around. Be more like this. I'm gonna once again. And then maybe gonna be a little bit cross. Or even maybe a tiny bit covered. Just make sure it's not like too clean, because then otherwise it's just gonna look strange. Also, if you're wondering, like, there is no difference right now. Yes, because like they don't have any hate right now. I didn't give them any hate. If I give them now. Oh wait, let me actually. Which one is one that we actually see? I think this one. So see, because it's like intersecting now with the other, we are gonna have to add a few more layers later. I mean alpha levels, like this thingy, where you can like add levels to each part. So it's like really cool starting doing this. And basically you can just now add whatever you can even make some bigger. That's a bad way to look at it. And that's how we will go probably for the next stream, because for this one we did our 2 hours. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you had a lot of fun. Like I said, if anything is coming up, you have now in my Trello all my contact details. And I hope you guys like the new layout. I can definitely say it feels way more organized. I'm happy to see everything kind of fast. And I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope to see you again next week. So take care. Bye bye. And love you all. Bye bye.